雷門カンパニーの不正はこいつらの流したデマだ。
The what if starts at this moment of the final valley fight, whereas normally Naruto would punch Sasuke into oblivion. Here, Naruto's chakra depletion is too severe, and as he lays there on the ground, Sasuke activates the Chidori, and with one strike as Naruto looks up, he's impaled by the Chidori, and now Sasuke has effectively killed Naruto. Now, luckily for us, this next part of the what if is easy enough, as Sasuke tells us what he was going to do after that fight. So, as he goes back to the 4th Great Shinobi World War battlefield, he uses his visual prowess to find where all the current 5 HOKAGE are located in their little, Tsukiyomi cocoon thing. And then he kills them while they're under the infinite Tsukiyomi, because he said that's what he was going to do. And now, when Sasuke says he was going to get rid of the tailed beast, we don't really know what he meant by that. So for this what if, he goes back to where he left the tailed beast, 6 Paths, and Kakashi and Sakura. Also, it isn't crazy to assume that in this what if, Kakashi and Sakura wouldn't revolt in some way after figuring out that Sasuke killed Naruto. So I believe that if they had tried to fight or even hell confront Sasuke about it, he would have just killed them. So in this what if, I have Kakashi and Sakura, enraged by the knowledge, try and take down Sasuke as they know what it means for the world if they don't. And fairly easily, Sasuke kills them. Then he turns his attention to the tailed beasts, and now again, we don't really know what he means by get rid of them. So for this, we'll say he keeps them under his control and uses planetary devastation and kind of just leaves them in the sky, sealed away. Now, we know that the Sage of 6 Paths said he was going to fade away soon, so we're just going to have him fade away back to his little acid trip dimension. Now, Sasuke has to deal with the infinite Tsukiyomi, which I believe he could have easily broken. And after everybody's awoken, he would have probably given some speech about the events to unfold while they were trapped. And he basically just established himself as the ruler of the new world, because I don't think Sasuke would just let other villages have equal power to them as Kage. So he'd probably just have overriding rule, and if they did have Kage, it's not like any of them could do anything about him anyway. So after this, everyone would just kind of go back to their pseudo normal lives, except now Sasuke just kind of rules with an iron fist and nobody can really do anything about it. Now the village probably wouldn't be as advanced as it is in Boruto, and I don't know if the Shinobi Alliance would still exist, but I think no one would try any conflict just out of pure fear of Sasuke. And if anyone did anything to object or challenge Sasuke, he'd just kill them. Anyway, now we get to the events of the last, where I'm not too sure how he'd handle it, because all Toneri really did was just take Hinata. But I think just out of pure not wanting to look like a bitch, Sasuke would just go to defeat Toneri with around the same difficulty Naruto did. And things would again remain pseudo-normal until we get to the Boruto area. Obviously, major changes are made, legitimately half of the new Boruto cast wouldn't exist. But it all really changes when Momoshiki gets to Earth and discovers a major power source that he wants. So he would notice that there's a power coming from, again, where all the tailed beasts are sealed up. And Sasuke would notice Momoshiki and Kinshiki trying to retrieve the power from the tailed beasts. So he would go to kill them. But a few changes are made in regarding how this fight goes down. First, they wouldn't go off to a different dimension, because why the hell would they even want to? And second, the other Kage wouldn't be there to assist Sasuke, or Naruto for that matter, because Sasuke practically just rules over the new world. And Sasuke probably wouldn't ask for help with this new mindset he has, and the fucking other villagers probably would want Sasuke to die. So when Sasuke arrives, the two Otsutsukis obviously fight to get the tailed beast power, and would also just want Sasuke's 6 Paths power and the Rinnegan. So just with the two of them, Sasuke would hold his own well enough, and would probably get Kinshiki in a very similar situation as he was originally in. And as Sasuke goes for the final blow, Momoshiki does what he does in the original and consumes Kinshiki. And this is where Sasuke would begin to start having a big challenge, because remember, no Naruto to assist in this fight. And remember how they won that fight? They had to fucking blast Momoshiki into outer space with the invisible Rasengan. But even after all of it, this would still be a fucking horrible time for Sasuke. But I do think Sasuke would find some way to win. either by just sealing Momoshiki, which is very possible, or just outlasting him. I still think he'd find a way to win. But now, some new conflict stirs up after all this. I feel like everyone's seeing how hard of a time and how damaged Sasuke got after this fight. They would kind of notice that Sasuke's not this invincible god. So all the other villages would meet up in kind of like a secret meeting. And all the villagers would decide their kind of Kage undercover. Just people, and the most powerful people in the village to take on Sasuke. Now, the Kage lineup would be the exact same as it is in Boruto, except no Gaara, because remember, Sasuke killed Gaara. So, no doubt about it, the new Kazekage would be Kankuro. And now would begin the 5th Great Shinobi World War, because once an opposing side showed up, I feel like a lot of people that didn't agree with Sasuke would join the other side, specifically people that knew Naruto, like the Konoha 12, and, you know, every other surviving shinobi from the other villages. So it's basically just Konoha and Sasuke supporters versus the other villages and people that are against Sasuke's new way of living. We'd get a scene similar to when Madara fought the 5 Kage, and now it would be Sasuke versus the current 4 Kage. Sasuke would, with more ease than Madara, would just cut through them all. I think the most persistent one would be Kankuro. Him remembering Sasuke back then and now would fight with everything he had, including all of his puppets. But it wouldn't be near enough to kill Sasuke or even like really severely hurt him. And Sasuke would kill Kankuro in this and leave all the other Kage either in the same situation or barely alive. Unfortunately for Sasuke, his fight isn't over yet. As he finishes up his fight, he kind of just would stand there for a moment, reflecting. As he turns, he gets a glimpse of Kankuro's body and gets subtle memories from the past Chunin exam. But it's far too late now. He picks up his bloodied sword and he goes to leave when he is yet again confronted. But by this time, it's what's left of the Konoha 12, just without Naruto and Sakura and Sasuke and Neji. Because, you know, and I would also have Konohamaru fighting with him, because why the hell wouldn't he? And he definitely wants vengeance for Naruto anyway. Now, at this point, especially Sasuke, also what's left of the Konoha 12 would be worn out. And again, Sasuke would struggle, like fucking struggle hard, because as much as we don't really get to see it in Boruto, the Konoha 12 are some of the strongest shinobi in the world. Sasuke didn't have that change of heart where he was totally willing to kill, like not kill anybody, because remember, Naruto kind of gave him the change of heart. So Sasuke in this would totally willing to kill his closest friends without any remorse before Naruto changed them. And in this timeline, he never got that change of heart. So the way he sees it, they're his enemies. But as he continues to fight, he'd probably feel worse and worse about the situation, because while Sasuke would be able to win this fight, again, he's worn out and the 12 are pretty strong and those are his friends and whatnot. But even then, Sasuke would win that fight. I think it's not up to a debate. Sasuke would still win that fight. But he wouldn't kill him, because deep down, he still wants to be, like, good and protect the village. So he wouldn't kill him. And as he just kind of, like, stands there, the 12 severely injured next to him, Sasuke would eventually keep fighting, and his side would win the war. And after this, he would hammer down on rules. He'd either exile or put in jail any Konoha resident that switched sides, including the Konoha 12, so they're kind of just in jail at this point. And this would remain until he would find out about a boy named Kawaki out there. And so he would go out to look for Kawaki, and once he would find them, kind of like how Boruto did, he would probably take him back to the village, because, you know, he'd probably see, like, himself and Kawaki, you know, kind of just them being two fucking gangster lords, and they would make a semi-good bond. And this was probably the biggest mistake Sasuke could make, because now Jigen's going to come to the village, or Ishiki, whatever, in search for Kawaki. And as similar to Naruto and Jigen, Sasuke would confront him until they got traveled to a new dimension. But this time, where Naruto and Sasuke got their ass kicked, there is no Naruto. So as they're fighting, Sasuke would die. Oh, no, like legitimately, because remember, even then, Sasuke was severely hurt and had to go back to Sakura. But again, here, there is no Naruto or Sakura. So Jigen would beat the shit out of Sasuke. And since he's Jigen's only focus, Jigen would kill him. And as Sasuke stays there, impaled by the rods, dying, he reminisces over every wrong deed, every one of his friends or people from his past that he's killed or injured. He realizes the error of his ways here, and as he dies, he sees a vision of Team 7, and he dies with a smile on his face. Now, what would happen to Konoha, or the rest of the world for that matter after this? I don't really know. Jigen would definitely return to Konoha, and probably destroy what's left of the village, killing a lot of other people. So it's kind of like a Pain situation, and he'd take Kawaki, and the other villages might band together, but it's very hard to tell. I don't really know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for not uploading the last Saturday. I was really busy this weekend. Also, as you guys are watching this, my birthday passed, so happy late birthday to me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this what if. If you guys want to see more what ifs like this, I'd totally be willing to do some. And as always, I'll see y'all next week.
雷門カンパニーの不正はこいつらの流したデマだ。